welcome back for English class. This is Pratibha Patil. Today we are going to learn very interesting story, and that is The King's Choice, which is taken from folk tales retold by Shankar. So let's first know about writer. Writer Shankar, born in 7 December 1933. Shankar, real name Mani Shankar Mukherjee, and generally known in English language literature as Shankar, is a very popular writer and one of the senior most writers in Bengali today. So, let's proceed to the story. There was once a lion who was a king, lived in the forest. He was very strong and very dangerous. All other animals in the forest called him as a king. They brought for him many gifts from each and every corner of the forest. But king was not satisfied. He wanted always more. Once the Lion King thought he should have a court. Then he called Fox and told him, "You are known to be a very wise and clever creature, so you will be my advisor." Then Fox bowed down and told him, "Thank you, Majesty." Then next he called Leopard and told him, "You are watchful and very swift-footed, so you will be my bodyguard." Then same way Leopard also bowed down and said, "Thank you, Majesty." Then next he called Vulture and told him, "You are a bird, you can fly high, so you will be my messenger." Then as both same way Vulture also bowed down and said, "Thank you, Majesty." In this way King prepared his court. Then Fox, Leopard and Vulture took the oath of loyalty, and at the same time King also promised them for their food and protection. The three courtiers never opposed the king. His wishes were law for them. Whenever he took walk, they followed him. One day the vulture came back from the flight and he told to the king, "Your Majesty, have you ever eaten a camel? It is very tasty. I ate once in the desert." The lion had never seen a camel, but he liked the idea to trying the camel's meat. "But where can we get camel?" he asked to the vulture. "There is a desert some miles away, and I saw one very big and fat camel there," like that vulture told to the king. Then the lion looked towards its other advisors. He wanted their opinions. Now the fox and the leopard did not know about desert, but they not want to show that vulture is wiser than them. So they told that since it was a vulture idea, then it can lead the way. Then early next morning, the lion and his court started for the camel's hunt. They reached the edge of the desert very easily, but after they left the shelter of the forest, the day became very hot. For vulture, it is very nice. He is high up in the air. Vulture told, "Hurry up. It is not far away now." But the lion could not hurry any more now. The hot sun had burned his paws. So lion told, "Stop. We cannot go further. We will go back to the forest." By listening that, both the courtiers were surprised. Then leopard wanted to run away, and vulture was thinking to wait and watch, and later he can eat the king. But the clever fox thought a plan. Of the desert he ran, saying, I will bring some help. After running for some time, the fox found a camel. He went to the camel and told him, Hurry up, camel, our king wants to meet you. Then camel told him, Your king? I know only my master and I work for my master only. Then fox told to camel, Our king killed your master and he wanted you to be his courtier. Then camel readily went with fox. When he reached back, by seeing with the fox, camel, leopard and vulture both surprised. The lion was pleased by seeing the camel. The camel was presented to the king. Camel agreed to serve the lion to return for a home to of his court. Then lion jumped on the camel's back of him. Leopard and fox also jumped and sat on the camel. Then vulture led the way. Then they set off their journey and back to the forest. When the travelers reached to the forest, they all were tired and hungry. The fox, the leopard and the vulture looked at the camel, and they looked to each other and smiled very hungry smile. They had brought a camel for the king's dinner. Now it was the feast time for them. The lion knew what his courtiers were thinking. He called the camel and told him, Friend camel, thank you for saving my life and I promise you for your protection. Courtiers were shocked. Had they not risked their lives so that he could drag camel's meat? And the king wanted to let camel live. The courtiers were not pleased with the decision of king, but they cannot do anything. Now, lion's paws were badly burnt and he could not go for hunting, and he was very hungry. So he called all his 3 courtiers and asked them to go and bring food for him. The courtiers had to obey the king, so they went out, but they could not go far. They sat on one place and discussed what to do. Then they planned that we shall make the camel ask to be eaten. Then they went back to the king, and first vulture came forward and told to the king, Your Majesty, you can eat me, I am ready for your food. Then after him immediately fox came forward. He pushed away the vulture and told, I have more meat than the vulture, you can eat me, Your Majesty. Then after that immediately leopard came forward and he told, I am not that much good, but I am ready for your meal. Then the camel came forward and told, I too willing to give my life for you. So please, Your Majesty, instead of your old friends, you can eat me. They are more useful than me. For this only the fox, leopard and the vulture were waiting. Then by listening that, king told, you all are very good and loyal subjects and you all really touched my heart. So I will accept your offers. I shall eat you in the order in which you offered yourselves. By listening this, leopard, vulture and fox were shocked. Immediately the vulture flew away very far, and the fox and the leopard ran away in the forest, and they never seen afterwards in the forest. The lion laughed to see them go. Then he turned towards the camel and told, You have been loyal and good. You shall be my friend as long as we are alive. The camel was happy and grateful. The lion thought to himself, To be king is good, but to be kind is better. To be king is good, but to be kind is better. So, through this story, we understood that we have to be always kind with each other. I hope you understood the story. Thank you.